Halo, tes 1 2 3. 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 Bentar guys, ini suaranya kok kurang enak. Tes. Lu cek. Suaranya berisik nggak guys? Cek lu, tes. Oke, kita langsung main aja ya teman-teman.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as
Okay, nice.
level of anticipation here. Surely this
Wow,
is the hot ticket
langsung
going around
maju.
this neck of the
Oke,
woods.
nice.
Surely must be. We're being met here by this wall of Catalan noise, 100,000 or so supporters singing in unison, and boy, it is some racket here.
Oh,
A mouth-watering game this between two very
bentar,
high-quality
guys.
sides. A treat for everybody here. Well, on the face of it,
Nggak usah
Peter,
pakai
we would have
headset
loved to
lah.
have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in. And this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully a style of contest.
Oke.
We are up and
Oh,
running already.
ini lawan komputer tapi yang level tertinggi. Widih. Sombong kali.
Oh, they could be
Wah,
caught out here.
hampir saja kau ngebobolan.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Yeah, Marquinhos.
Okay.
He's one of the toughest and most
Sabar.
competitive centre backs
Okay,
in the
nice.
business. He's the kind of player you can rely
Maju,
on
maju,
to
maju, maju. Nah.
be just where you need him,
Langsung.
making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Oke,
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you
oh.
being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Ruwet di situ teman-teman bolanya.
Ball into
Goblok.
space.
Kok mati?
PSG on the counter-attack. Christensen gets across to intercept that.
Tendang jauh.
Carlos Soler gives his colleague a guilty look.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Back into
Oh,
the middle.
gawat ini. Gawat ini. Gawat.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Floats it
Oh,
up and
no.
over.
No, 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 no.
The danger is averted. Oh,
Ush.
shooting chance!
Tendang. Udah.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tendang jauh, men.
Danilo gathers from the goal kick. De Jong.
Yo, maju. Bagus sekali pemirsa.
He is through here.
Oh,
Played into the box.
tidak. Oke, dapat.
That's a
Oh,
stern challenge. He will go no
nakal
further.
sekali mereka.
Quite squeezed that one through.
Duh, blunder, men.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Even some of the
Blunder.
opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And they've got a throw. De Jong. That's a good foot in there. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding
Oh.
their passes. Neymar. Chance to break. He's got a goal! Good try.
Pagi kok pagi, guys.
Have been different.
Ini sudah malam,
Yeah,
cuy.
that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Woi.
Nicked it back promptly.
Kok pagi, teman-teman? Ini malam loh. Apakah kalian dukung aku, teman-teman? Aku sudah kebobolan 1 ini. Priasus. Selamat bergabung, Priasus. Jangan lupa di-share ya, Priasus.
Physical challenge.
Supaya yang dukung lebih banyak lagi. Oke, maju. Oke. Ayo majulah, kawan-kawan. Alah, ngepret.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Oke, majulah.
It's a great ball.
Kilo. Wah, Cornell dong.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Sulit guys lawan komputer yang level superstar, level paling tinggi dari Efootball ini ya. Oke, apakah ini akan membuahkan gol di menit-menit terakhir? Oke.
Keeper beats it away. Made out
Okay.
towards the right wing.
Lagi.
Look at the
Tush.
space here.
Dikontrol segala teman-teman, nggak langsung ditendang. Ngapain dikontrol segala? Aduh.
No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Oke, dapat.
It's
Oke.
his pass away.
Yo, masuk. Push. Nah,
Well, good delivery.
Ya
Almost the
ampun.
perfect outcome. Well, plenty of moving
Ini
targets
kenapa
to
kok
pick
nggak
out of the
masuk?
box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that
Nah.
by someone.
Oh, itu guys diganggu sama si itu.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Maju, walah.
That's been cut out, well played. Carlos Soler. Played for Bernat. Carlos Soler. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Kessier. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri. And that has put paid to that. Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kasih tekanan.
Challenge there. Kessier.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Christensen.
Maju.
Looking for the runner.
Masuk.
Swings in a
Push. Ya
He still wanted to
ampun.
get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gavi. Struck first time.
Salah.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Spread out to the left. Carlos Soler. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Carlos Soler. Now it's Lewandowski, and the counter is on. Clips it so gently.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Pedri. That's really well controlled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Alah, dikontrol barang. Selalu saja dikontrol pemirsa. Nggak langsung di shoot.
defending, strong and determined. And it's Lewandowski. Mbappe spots it and intercepts. Marquinhos. Fiddles it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's managed to pinch it off him.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's played into the area. Marquinhos is there to heave it away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Have their second corner now. Neymar has created one goal already.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Marco Verratti. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bruno Pereira.
Selamat datang yang baru gabung.
Now Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Marco Verratti. Out to the right.
Minutos de descuento.
Hakimi
Tuh.
providing an outlet on that flank. He's left his man. And that's been well dealt with. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Aduh, masuk penalti.
Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death.
Penalti, ya ampun. Alah.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever...
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is...
Kita tanding ulang, kita balas dendam kalau bisa ya.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. We're being met here by this wall of Catalan noise, 100,000 or so supporters singing in unison, and boy, it is some racket here. Well, this is the perfect way for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent.
Yo, maju.
And we have every right to anticipate
Alah.
some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface.
Maju. Ayo, maju. Ya ampun.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Waduh.
Out to the left it goes.
Kacau ini sendirian ini, guys.
Christensen.
Yo, maju.
Gavi.
Wah.
Neymar.
Well, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up.
Oke, dapat.
That's been intercepted. Now then, the
Ayolah
ball's come
dapat.
loose.
Ayo dapat. Aduh.
And they've got a throw. Carlos Soler. That's been cut out. Well played. Cari. Played out to the right.
Oh,
Fair tumble on the
wah, nggak
challenge.
pelanggaran teman-teman.
That's the throw.
Parah.
Vitinha out to the right. Christensen makes the interception. Gavi gets his pass away.
Oke, nice. Nice. Hampir
He's
saya.
there to clear it.
Oh,
Christensen.
oh, belum. Anjir. Ayo, maju. Maju. Tuh.
Played into the
Lewandowski.
Danilo is there
Tuh.
to heave it away.
Tuh, maju. Langsung shot.
Neymar.
Ayo, kena. Lo nggak kena.
Miss Vitinha. Carlos Soler. Now it's Neymar.
Kena. Maju. Langsung maju. Tuh, nah.
Played out towards the right wing.
Yo, maju.
Cari
Sulit banget, guys.
Just.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Nembus pertahanan lawan. Tuh kan, selalu bisa diantisipasi dengan baik sama lawan.
Will be a throw in. Christensen. Pedri.
Tuh,
Now it's
offset.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Danilo Pereira. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Bernat. Well, now would certainly liven things up. He's in plenty of space here. He's left his man. Fires it in low.
Bahaya.
And here's Neymar. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Oh,
And that's put paid to a promising move.
ya maju.
Rafinha could try cutting inside here.
Tush.
Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, plenty of
Lewandowski, gimana kamu
Obviously
itu?
increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's half-time here. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Looking for the runner. And he's managed to get rid. Kessié. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Carlos Soler. Lovely ball into space. Koundé cuts out the pass. Some good work on the right flank here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha.
Wih,
And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Marquinhos.
wih, bahaya guys.
Possession here.
Oh, lo 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 lo.
Sent him sprawling. Pedri.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Trying to find some space for the shot here. Christensen. Well, that tackle was certainly
Ayo
sturdy.
majulah, aduh,
And
aduh.
he's held him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Jaraknya 45 meter. Jong.
And it was a chance, but neat to grip for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Pressing is high and relentless. Gently done. Carlos Soler.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vitinha. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And that's out of play. He's got away.
Push.
And it's played forward. Koundé.
Ayo maju. Alah.
Bernat. Vitinha.
Kakal di situ.
Spread out to the left. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. De Jong. Over to the left.
Oke, dapat. Nih. Pelanggaran lah.
Kessié.
Duh, kok ke situ?
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Kadang nggak sesuai keinginan kita umpannya ya.
He's found a way through. That's not going to find its target.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Waduh, gawat ini, gawat ini, gawat ini,
And here's Neymar.
gawat ini, gawat, gawat.
Slides up big.
Oh.
And that could well be the winner. Straight header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and it goes like the rival to get his head to the ball.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Marcó en el minuto 81 el dorsal 10. Neymar.
Cari
Akhir.
draw first blood here. Look, I just think
Ayo, Lewandowski.
Now they need to hang on to it.
Yeah, he's pulled him
Mampus
up for that
kau.
challenge. The referee's come over.
Merah guys.
It's a red card. Well, There may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Gavi. Look, oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Push.
Lacking in accuracy.
Terlalu banyak, guys.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Forwards and with intent. Gets away from his opponent. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Carlos Soler. Move forward and quickly so. Deep through. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play. Danilo Pereira. And it's Marquinhos. It's Carlos Soler. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it ends 1-0. An enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow.
Los niños que están interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al salir al campo pueden informarse en las oficinas de la liga.
Semangat.
On this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. We're being met here by this wall of Catalan noise, 100,000 or so supporters singing in unison, and boy, it is some racket here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Blunder musuhnya,
Already started
guys.
here.
Yo. Alah.
Knocks it away. And he's there to clear it.
Masuk.
Goal! Barcelona! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Push. Itu dong.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Bernat. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial
Oh,
cul-de-sac
kejauhan,
there.
men.
Carlos
Harusnya
Soler.
dikit tadi.
Over to the left. Poor past that, sloppy. Rafinha. Threads one in. Now it's Pedri.
Sana, ayo. Lewandowski.
Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh dear, let's see about that pass for better. Now it's Neymar. Jesse. Back into the middle. Marquinhos has a look and has a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Vitinha.
Duh.
It's Danilo Carrera. Looking for the runner.
Woi.
Away from immediate danger. Sends it forward. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's well spotted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball.
Bahaya ini, bahaya ini.
Trickery. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out.
Wow. Itu kan bahaya banget.
Shot!
Untung nggak masuk.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Neymar moves short. And that's a throw. Neymar is flagged offside. Cari. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. Laid out to the left flank. Poor pass that, sloppy. Pedri. Good spot, he's seen the run. Kessier.
Hey.
Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. He's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pedri.
Ayo. Walah, halah.
Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Waduh.
A big chance! He scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial. Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show. It could go either way.
Ya dapat.
Gavi. Now it's Kessier.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Vitinha,
descuento.
out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. Now it's Carlos Soler. Pedri. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming. There's the whistle for half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Duh,
Well, that had the makings of
blunder.
something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's the hit! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What about that, Jim Begley?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Is cut out. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That's a good foot in there, and it has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Christensen attempts a clearance.
Paris Saint-Germain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Now who's going to be first to this? Played back in. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Wait,
It's run loose here. He is through here. And that's been won straight back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
It's his pass
98.004
away.
espectadores.
That's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. And they can counter here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
In comes the delivery.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
push.
That's a
Ah,
big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard
Se
not
va a
to pick
realizar un
someone out.
cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mbappe. Lovely ball into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gavi. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's had it nicked away from him. The press is doing its job and possession has been lost.
Tush.
Marquinhos tries to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Nah.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kessier. Petri. Bernat, who's set up one goal so far. Looking to break out here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, that's an inviting ball. That's a throw. Foot in.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nice little ball through.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Mbappe. Oh, really good feet.
Habrá 3
Paris
minutos de
Saint-Germain
descuento.
certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Bernat. There's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And that is that. Barcelona just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico. Se ha encontrado a una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. We're being met here by this wall of cats and the shots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Carlos Soler, and it's played forward. He's got away. Played in. Now back out it comes. Here's the chance to counter. Junde doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Neymar. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Neymar.
Neymar, surely, he has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Just eases him off the ball.
Salah.
No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Danilo Pereira. And it's Neymar. And the danger is cut out. He's left his man. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Knocks it out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Barcelona could counter here. Fiddles it through. Threads one in. Kessié. Now it's Pedri. Bernat. Carlos Soler. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Played out towards the right wing. And that's aimed into the middle. And out to safety. Now it's
Bahaya nih guys, serangan balik.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Knocks it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Danilo goes sliding in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. Looking to break out here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Turns back here, probably the best option. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good spread. There's a sharp little ball here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good read. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Gets away from his opponents. And that has been clubbed away. Interesting ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Koundé could move up a gear here, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away, and it's Bernat. It's gone for a throw-in. Rafinha. It's Pedri. Rafinha. Kessié. Rafinha, Well read, and the danger is averted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Great lead! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oke, nice. Masuk.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Ush.
Pinned towards the front line. This physical challenge. Looking for the runner.
Ush. Nggak masuk dong.
That will annoy the manager.
Ush. Nggak masuk dong. Ush. Ush. Masuk.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Donnarumma
Ini
reacting
bahaya
well to
guys.
the
Biasanya
initial
langsung
effort, but couldn't get it right
diserang
out of the
balik tuh kan.
danger area.
Well, it still had to be
Langsung
finished off, so
diserang
well
balik
done
dong.
for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And the counter is on.
Yo.
Plays a delicate ball. Lewandowski.
Ush.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
La asistencia a este partido
managed
asciende
to
a
pitch it off him.
92.004 espectadores.
Gavi.
Ush.
Paris Saint-Germain are
Se
making
va
a
a
change
producir un
now.
cambio de
Well, he's going to
jugadores.
inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores.
De Jong.
Oh, salah. Bahaya. Blunder. Blunder. Bahaya
Spread
men.
out to the left.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed
Hey.
approach.
Spot on.
Ush.
And it's Bernat. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kessié already, of course, on the score sheet.
Ish.
Bernat.
Ayo maju sana.
Out to the right.
Langsung. Alah.
Neymar. Kessié.
Maju. 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 Alah.
Carlos Soler. Mbappe.
Bahaya sekali men.
Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And
Bahaya
the score
sekali,
is
men.
1-0.
Paris Saint-Germain might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count.
Carlos Soler, out to the left it goes. Has a goal!
Hampir saja.
Should have equalised. When it needed something decisive, he showed too many
Se
mixed
lleva a cabo
signals.
un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Played out to the right.
Paris Saint-Germain really
Wait.
are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's
Blunder lagi, blunder lagi.
Oh, taken with style. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, extra time loses now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of clinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hey, blunder
Sends it
dong,
forward.
blunder
It's
dong.
run loose. In he goes again.
Gak masuk.
Good try. Outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
5 minutos de
Just
descuento.
seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Araujo, lovely ball into space. Vitinha, now the counter. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal now.
And now they can clear their lines.
Tuh, kameranya kok jadi gini guys.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine challenge. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we are already back underway. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rafinha, over it
Oh,
comes. And it's kept out by a stump. Oh, what a
masih
mistake!
bisa guys.
He's had a shot!
Awas kau blunder di situ.
Messi. Koundé spots it and intercepts. De Jong. Koundé. Rafinha. Oh, not quite. Pedri. Well, they could break here. Gets his cross away, and he's picked out the run. He's straight chance. Foot in. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Hah?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Free kick.
Goalkeeper's ball. Lewandowski. That's been intercepted. And here's Messi. And he's on his way. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's a key interception. Gavi.
Ah,
Cut out, well played. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already restarted. Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well played, that snuffed out the danger. Marino Pereira. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Fabian Ruiz, deftly done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Fabian Ruiz. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here. And decent chance! De Jong! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Bernat. Here's Danilo Pereira. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kessier. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lewandowski. Cari. Lovely ball into space. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That looks a good ball through. Out for a throw. Pedri. Lewandowski! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Cleared away. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha gets it back. Well, there's the clearance. Bernat does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. And now the breakaway. He's left his man. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. Carlos Soler. And now they can spring out of defence. Danilo Pereira. Carlos Soler gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Cari. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vitinha. Bernat. That'll be a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Carlos Soler. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bernat. Carlos Soler. Looking for the runner.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose. Threads one in. Goalkeeper's ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bernat. And it's half-time here. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. It's Lewandowski. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Danilo Pereira. It's Carlos Soler. Bernat. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Kessié. It's Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the keeper's got it again. Turns back here, probably the best option. Carlos Soler. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
La
Vitinha.
asistencia de este
An hour into
partido
the second half.
asciende a 97.559
Still anyone's
espectadores.
game, 0-0. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! That's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think
Massive lead! He will be livid with himself. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good play on the left-hand side here. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kessié. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain can start a counter here. Bernat. Well, that is one way to stop him. De Jong. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Paris Saint-Germain are making
Se
a
va a
change
realizar
now.
un cambio de jugadores.
Marquinhos. Here's Coutinho.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Verratti. That's a good foot in there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nice cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
De Jong with a definite foul there. And he's managed to get rid. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Jong cuts it out. Kessié. De Jong. And that has been cleared.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The action has already restarted. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted. Fabian Ruiz has been caught there. It's a foul. And he can't get it over the wall. Now, who's going to be first to this? De Jong.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Neymar. Defenders on the back foot. Lewandowski. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's made space for the shot. Chooses to go back. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Got a sight of goal here. Rafinha! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Marco Verratti. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
De Jong. And it's Verratti. Now it's Lewandowski. Gavi. Lewandowski. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, we're still where we started, despite the best efforts of both parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense. And the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it. Hostilities have already resumed. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. De Jong. Kessié. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Poor pass that, sloppy. Marquinhos.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Danilo Pereira. Marco Verratti. It's Carlos Soler. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. And it's found the net.
Well, you can't approach a penalty without a doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Messi steps calmly forward. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Rafinha, his second man up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Neymar will take their second.
Pas tangan guys.
It's there, keeper rooted to the spot.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the
Curang
keeper
komputer
absolutely no
ini guys.
chance.
Curang komputer ini. Tuh kan curang.
Keeper's denied him.
Selalu kena
That's a super save from the
baca.
keeper.
Cari Saint-Germain looking to extend their advantage. Oh, it's been saved.
Kita harus
That's
bisa
great
masukin satu
concentration from
guys.
the keeper and a wonderful save.
Barcelona looking to draw level.
Well, he still up and struck that with great confidence. That's a
Ini kita
superb
harus tahan
kick.
ini.
Carlos Soler comes up, their fourth taker.
Ush,
And the keeper's
mantap.
come up trumps.
Kita tahan, berhasil menahan.
He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Ini harus masuk ini. Ini harus masuk. Ush,
Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid
ini
off.
harus diselamatkan ini.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Cari Saint-Germain must score here to stay in it.
Ah, salah tebak.
It's 3 apiece. And now we're into the realms of sudden death.
Kiri.
Denied. He's made
Gak
the
sesuai
save.
analog.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Ter Stegen must save it. Back off the post.
Mantap.
And the keeper
Mister,
knew he
guys.
was beaten, so what a bonus.
So we're on to number 7, lucky or not. Oh, what a
Anjay,
save!
kena tebak lagi dong.
That's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper.
Oh, kalah.
And that has lifted the roof. Barcelona are beaten on penalties after 2 inconclusive hours of football.
Udah guys, kita akhiri. Lah, nggak bisa diakhiri.